They took me with that bag they tied my feet and hands to when they broke my finger from here. From here, they broke my hand.
That bag Juan Antonio Pineda is referring to is the RAP, a restraint system used by law enforcement throughout the country.
The wrap is meant to stop a fight, to eliminate the strikes and blows, to make somebody sit comfortably, again, reasonably comfortable, right? It's not a comfortable situation.
But about a dozen people have told the Associated Press that immigration and customs enforcement officers had used it on them or their loved ones, simply for crying or verbally objecting to their deportation.
I wouldn't say that that's ICE's overall policy. I don't think that's because if it was anybody's policy, I'd have a hard time working with that organization, right? Because that's not the purpose of the wrap.
In response to an AP query, Assistant Homeland Security Secretary Tricia McLaughlin wrote, "The use of restraints on detainees during deportation flights has been long-standing standard ICE protocol and an essential measure to ensure the safety and well-being of both detainees and the officers' agents accompanying them." An internal watchdog report raised red flags, in part because of concerns about reports of deaths involving the use of the wrap by police. The AP has identified a dozen fatal cases in the last decade where local police or jailers around the United States used the wrap, and autopsies determined that restraint had played a role in the death. But the makers of the wrap say there have been no deaths when deployed properly, and they made modifications for the device used by ICE.
We created a metal loop in the front so that persons can be handcuffed to the front. And I can sit here like this. It's almost like I'm folding my hands, listening to a speech or, watching something on TV.
Pineda, the El Salvadoran man who said he was in the country legally, says ICE officers kept him in the wrap for over 16 hours during 2 round trips to the Mexican border. He has since been deported to that country.